This was awesome. Thank you for tuning in.
Welcome, y'all. Hey. Whoo, child. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Y'all gotta, whew. All I'm gonna say is morning as we got the election results. As they voted, they forgot about the results as they voted. Whoo, child. Hey, Breon Perry. Hey, girl. We are here today. This is a random impromptu episode of the Roundup, and we are talking about South Florida elections. Child, I couldn't even really watch them in real time. I had to wait till all the results was in, and I read them this morning. Because I saw the first one. The first letdown and heartbreak I got was when I saw Melba didn't win, and I said, you know what? I can't take this tonight. I'm finna fucking go to sleep because if I see everybody on my ticket lose, I'm not gonna have a good night. So yeah, we had to wait until the morning, child. So we gonna get into it. Oh, and let me know if you want to come in. If you got a comment, I'll send you the link, and we could come chat and chop it up about the election and what your thoughts are. I know this. The streets is talking. The streets is talking, but whew, and it's still a little bit of morning time. So I got my tea, so y'all could bring y'all tea. Y'all. Some of them, I was just like, did you even pinch the bitch in the election? Did you even get your mama to vote? Who? I said 1%. See, sometimes let's just talk about that. Sometimes I'm like, y'all in this shit and y'all splitting up the votes. You just want to run because your cousin told you had some good ideas and you split up the goddamn vote. Now we gotta go in the runoffs and people, biting their nails and oh my gosh, I hope you win. If your motherfucking ass would have sat down with your no good having ideas and just would have just got out the race, we would have had some, more clear cut winners and easier races. I mean, I get it. It's a free country. Anybody could run. This is just my opinion on these things. But some of y'all, I was just like, what was you doing? Who voted for you? Nobody. Nobody. You should have stayed home. You should have left some of them votes for other people. I'm just like, God damn. Who voted for you? Nobody. But yeah, like I said, if you're just joining me, if you want to come in a conversation, let me know. Put it in the comments, and I'll send you the link, and we could, you could hop in and hop out and talk about this. So what I wanted to do is share my screen, and I wanted to go to NBC6. They had a really good breakdown of all the elections, and I thought, we could just go through that and see what the people is talking about over there. Right. So let's see. Do they got us both? I'm like, come on, NBC. I don't want you bigger than me on this. This is their pub right now. Yes, Val. Yes, we need to talk about it. Rashard, I'm talking about a couple of people, but I ain't gonna name no names. You can look at the results and see who I'm talking about who ain't getting no goddamn votes. I said, God dang. But yeah, let's get into it. Oh, thank you, Andre. Thank you for my I cut my hair. We trying to get it together. I look crazy, so don't judge me, y'all. But we just had to come on and talk about it. I don't know what CJ Staples at, but he's one of my good friends I like to talk to on social media, and he gets into it with me. He talk about some, oh, you just noticing this because you getting into the elections just now. It's like, no, sir, we've been covering elections for a very long time. I know you get upset. I know people lose their first go round, so we're not gonna act like we don't know that. Hey, Bolad, what's up? But yeah, so I know people lose their first go round. That happens a lot. But a lot of people who lost, I felt like they should have won, and some people, I'm like, how did this happen? So it is what it is. So let's get into it. Let me see if I can make this bigger for y'all. Can y'all see what's going on with the screen? Maybe I need to do it like this. if we go into something. And I may make it a little bit bigger for y'all. Miami-Dade mayor. Let's just get it. Whew. Now, I will say this. I voted for Daniela Levine Cava, and I wanted a woman to win. And I liked her views, how she spoke about things. So for me, that was my choice. I know some people may be like, why didn't you go for the black woman? For me, just her platform just didn't resonate with me. So I voted for Levine, and I think they're going into a runoff. This here on NBC6's website doesn't say that there's a clear-cut winner. And I haven't looked it up yet, but if anybody knows in the comments, I think you have to have 51% of the vote in order for it to be an outright win, so you don't go to a runoff. But if anybody could confirm that for me, I didn't look it up before the call, so y'all forgive me, but I think that's what happened. Let me see what y'all saying about Devine. Gio, what you ran for? Well, why your name ain't on there for the mayor? Okay, so the next one, let's see. Broward, okay. They got Broward Sheriff. Okay, Gregory Tony. I was happy for that. I don't vote in Broward. I'm a Dade County voter. But I was happy to see Gregory Tony win. Now we all know Gregory Tony had some he had some interesting things going on. He had the little scandal with the swinging stuff, and I was just like, I don't care what he do in his personal life. And if him and his wife want to do that type of stuff on their own time, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, so I was just like, okay, and I'm so happy to see that he prevailed. Black man, he won the race. He beat Scott Israel, who was the longtime elected official in that position. So that was cool to see. Any Broward people, come into the comments and let me know what y'all think about this race. I'm happy with this one. Broward Sheriff GOP. I don't know what that means, but Wayne Clark. Okay. State attorney. Cham. Let's make that big. Woo. Ooh, goodness. Let's add that to the stream. Sorry, y'all. They hate Gregory so bad, but he not playing with their ass. He really not, Nakia. State attorney, y'all. State attorney, y'all. Oh, you now down with who? Gregory Tony Sherrod? Speak your truth. Ain't nobody asking for that link. And anybody want to come get in the hot seat? Come on. I would love it if one of the elected officials came on and talked with us. Tell them get their scary ass on here. No, I'm just I'm just playing. But yeah, anybody want to come on? Y'all let me know. I'll send you the link. But yeah, let's get back to Catherine Fernandez Rundle and Melba Pearson. This is what Nisa, we getting into Miami Gardens. We gonna get into Miami Gardens, okay? But this is how I feel. Okay. We gonna talk about okay, fuck it. We just finna fucking talk about it. I publicly endorsed Melba. I posted her op-eds on my page. She actually was the only person who I like publicly endorsed and went in on for it. Like, and I'll tell y'all in a second why I didn't do endorsements. Because somebody asked me about that. And I said, okay. I said, I like Melba. And then I did, and doing some research for one of my stories, I looked at the campaign finance reports. And that right there kind of gives you a understanding. It's not a absolute science, but it gives you an understanding of where a candidate stands. And when I saw maybe 2 weeks ago that Catherine Fernandez Rundle was outraising Melba by 5 times, like it was, when I checked, it was like 500,000 Catherine had raised to like 100 and something thousand that Melba raised. I said, "Ooh, shit. This ain't gonna be a easy." And we knew it wouldn't be easy, but I was like, this one, honestly, from there, I kind of knew that she wasn't gonna win. I was voting for her, I was rooting for her, but that just showed me that there were a lot of people who maybe wasn't in our circle, who wasn't on our social media, who were voting for Catherine. And here's another thing. I think that Melba got a decent amount of votes. Like she got people to turn up and vote who would have run for her. Nay, I would never run for office. I would never. You couldn't pay me to run for fucking office. Y'all are crazy doing that. Hats off to people who do it because we need y'all, but you couldn't pay me $1 billion to run for office. I am not messing with y'all people. Y'all are crazy. But we could talk about that another time. But seriously, when I saw the campaign finance reports and I saw that, I was like, okay, there are people who voted, who's voting for Catherine, who's not voting for Melba. And also, I think it showed, I feel like this, because of the way that the split, I feel like a lot of Black people voted for Melba. Like, I feel like they showed up for her. But as y'all know, we're not the majority here in this county. So, you know, the Hispanic and white people, they outnumber us. So if Catherine was able to pull in those votes, it kind of showed that I think that Melba's ground game would have had to be more into, she did a really good ground game in like the Black urban areas, whatever, but I don't know what her game was in those, you know, in Hispanic and white spaces and what that was looking like. And anybody from her team could inform us, but we, yeah, it was sad, but I wasn't totally it totally doesn't it didn't totally surprise me. And I see what you're saying, Rashard. If I don't go to jail, she don't affect me. I voted for Melba though. That's not necessarily true, Rashard, because the state attorney does a lot, it does a lot with different things. It's not just going to jail. It's stuff with child support. It's like anything, even from random like ticket citations and stuff like that, police brutality. If you have those type of complaints, like the state attorney has a lot of things that it covers, not just like, okay, I'm going to jail. Like there's different things that they do. So go to High Low News. We're gonna plug it. Go to High Low News if you want to know about those roles and responsibilities, because in our coverage for the election, we definitely included that. Ola Nike, girl. Ola Nike came in. Ola, is it Ola Nike or Ola Nike? I'm sorry if I'm butchering up your name. Ola Nike, I voted for you for judge, and highly disappointed, but that was close for y'all. Like that was very close race. And I ran your op-ed on election day yesterday, and definitely was rooting for you. Honestly, I feel like just keep coming because you keep getting the support. So, okay, if you want to come in, you want me to send you the link, we could definitely talk about your race and what your thoughts are on that. But yeah, child. Hey, Demetrius Jackson, I see you stepped in. You were a former candidate, now coach over there at American. Let me see what else y'all saying in the comments. I don't think it's time for Kathy Ass to sit down. 8 turns is too damn long. Yes, she do need to sit down. She's been sitting in that goddamn seat. She's a shady one too. I don't know if y'all saw her debate. She's a very feisty one. She gives me that coworker that you be like, I like her, but I can't stand her at the same time. Kathy give me very much that. Like she gonna be cool for you some days, and other days you feel like, damn, Kathy don't stab me in the back. Like she gives me very much that tea. You know, I see some people support her that I know. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Let me see what else y'all said. Okay. So let me get up to the new comments. I'm so disappointed that we can't get a brother or a sister in the Black Miami-Dade County. Agreed, Cedric. And to me, I'm like, what will it take for us? Because Rob Vereen ran for this seat, I think in 2016. And you know, Melba ran. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe the Hispanic people they don't want us. Maybe they don't want us over there. I don't know. Hispanic and white people, let me know what y'all think about this stuff. Some of y'all started following me, especially after my nootropic takeover. So thank you. Welcome allies. But I would like to know what the other side of the bridge be thinking about these elections. What do y'all think about leadership? Because to me, sometimes it seems like we can't only get Black leadership in Black areas. It's almost like, do y'all not trust us to run the entire county or something that spreads across you know, just our neighborhoods? So I would love to know some thoughts on that. I like that. There was many of us that supported my opponent. Why? And here's the thing on that, girl. Let me you don't parch somebody. Nike. You don't parch my goddamn throat. I have a few theories on that. I think some people, when I see them supporting people who have historically and consistently not been there for our people and have shown the track record, and I still see a Black pastor or elected official or leader or somebody or influencer supporting them, to me it screams I got paid. It really does scream that. Like, it may not be true, but it looks like that. It seems like some quid pro quo is going on, and people are being paid or bought or given some type of incentive to support the other side. Because to me, in the case of Kathy, and there was actually an article that came out, I think, in Miami New Times about Black leaders, Black church leaders, Black clergy being split on their support for Melba and Catherine. And it said, like, some of the people were like, well, Catherine explained, her stance, and she's always been good to our community. And then I think it was like an investigation that came out like that certain churches had gotten grants from her organization, and it wasn't like any requirements for the grant. So it was just like, what's going on? Y'all can deny it, but that's what we think in the community anyway. When you support somebody that don't give a fuck about us, it just screams you're getting something out of the deal. Nobody don't want to step in a hot seat with me. Get the fucking link, y'all. Let's see, Sharon, voting against our interests. Yep. Let's see. Yes, congrats, Chevron Jones. Big Chev. We ain't get over there yet, but Chevron, definitely congrats. We can give some congratulations. Congrats to Oliver Gilbert over there. Whoo, that race was goddamn tight. God damn. Tight as Sabrina Fulton braids. That race was so tight. Congrats, Chevron. Congrats, Felicia Robinson. Congrats. I'm trying to think some of the other people that I voted for. Ronnie Harris, Miami Gardens mayor. Congrats. Oh, Christopher Benjamin for state representative. Congrats. Hispanics vote for Amy Fernandez Sanchez or Gutierrez on the ballot, even if they don't know them. But Black people want to dissect the Black candidates down to a skeleton. Ooh, Cedric Gutierrez, you better. Black ass Panthers supporting Kathy Chow. I saw the article. I said, really? Okay, sir. Voting against your interests. Freezy wanted to run for mayor. You right. He was talking about politics. Let's see. Pastor supported your opponent. Who? Call him out. Let's do an expose. Who voted for the ops? Who supported the ops? Got your whole church congregation voting for against their interest. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. The church I grew up in, figure it out, because I don't want to call no names. I'm not gonna start no trouble. But I remember in the 2004 election, because I want to talk to y'all about the power of voting. In the 2004 election, presidential election, President Bush against was it Kerry? And my pastor came in front of the church and was about that stem cell research shit and really spoke against that and persuaded the congregation, a lot of people in the congregation who had typically voted Democratic, to vote for Bush. And to me, that's the importance of those platforms. I'm like, you have people voting against their own best interest because you have some type of personal stake in it, or you see something. Like, come on. That's not cool to me. But I digress. Ooh, sure. Team Chef all day. What's up, Vanaya? Hey, Brady, physical therapy. Let's see. This is a good one. Catherine Fernandez gives checks and grants so the benefactors felt beholden to her, even though they had a very viable, qualified candidate, Melba Pearson. We saw that. We saw that. We got to get on one page and one accord and make things happen for us. Yes, we do. Because I'm tired of losing. Y'all got me this close to moving to a Black city. I just want to know what it feels like to be on top. And not in that way. But I want to know what it feels like to have Black people in power and have equity and share and stuff. Like, I'm just like, God damn. And there's enough minorities, there's enough black people, there's enough progressive thinking non-black people in South Florida for us to have it. But it's just, I'm like, are y'all staying home? Are y'all not just participating? Have you given up faith? What is going on? 20% voter participation in Broward. We can do better. Ooh, child. I didn't know that was, I thought the numbers was a little higher. Who's telling the truth, Andre? You call me a boy? I know my hair short. Don't call me a boy now. Pastor Anthony and Karen Reed. What church is that? Y'all supported the ops against Nike? That is not okay. That is not okay. That was his name. Kerry Edwards ran for president. Y'all was right. Okay. I'm trying to get through all the comments. See, that's why I need a goddamn producer. Y'all in here. Y'all want to talk about it. Let's see. Kerry Edwards. Bush had the votes from the churches all over. What are we talking about? This bullshit election. Yep, Miller. That's what we talk about. Black cities have problems too. Yes, we do. We do. Motherfucking tired of losing. Yes, we are. Let me get off of here before you get me in trouble. Man, we just telling the truth. We just telling the truth, Nike. We just telling the truth. I just can't support nothing under this government. I feel everybody crooked. And see, I get that, Gio, but it's a system that we in. I feel like it's a system that we in that we have to work within to change. Like your non-participation contributes to the failed system. That's just, what it is. Let's see. Broward County largest races went to black candidates. Meanwhile, in Miami, that's what we saw, child. Let's add it to the stream. Let's go to the next race. Let's see. Broward State Attorney Harold Fernandez Pryor. Now, Harold Fernandez, if I'm not mistaken, is a black man because I think they. But you know what, Cedric, you said that, and that just speaks to me that Broward has a bit more of a progressive black community than we do. And so I just want to bring up Harold. Let's share the screen with High Low News. So I want to share the screen and show y'all what's going on because I had the races for that. Hey y'all tuning in. Hey. Because Harold won that race. Here's what we got over here. I just want to see what Harold looks like. Yeah, Harold Pryor Jr. right here. Let me try to blow that up for y'all, just in case you didn't know what he looked like. Because that race I feel like we almost kind of forgot about the Broward County race. It was really about Melba and Kathy for a lot of the conversations that I was seeing. So, Harold right here in the middle, he's the one who won. So congrats to you, brother. Congrats. Broward County did their thing. They did their thing. Again, thank you for all that voted and supported me. I love you all. Don't count me out. I will be back. Yes, you better be back. I don't voted for you so many times. I feel like I'm super invested in that. Let's see. Mama Tate don't step in. I can't believe our black folks. The state attorney race should have been ours. Yeah. But I think the black people voted. I just don't think the non-black people voted for her. But that's just my opinion, We got Usora. Hey. They'll never let. Ooh, all right. Don't get me kicked off the internet, Gio. That's because you're on and but Broward knew about their candidates. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But I also feel like I feel like this though, Vanaya. Did Broward know about the Dade candidates, or is it just we don't know what's going on in either county, even though we're so close to each other? That could be it. So let's go back to NBC. See who else. Let's see who else. See some of these other election races. I wish StreamYard will let you do both. Okay, so Miami-Dade Commissioner. Whoo! Oliver Gilbert. Is it me? In my funky not even voice, because y'all know I love him. But was y'all watching that race with Oliver Gilbert and Sabrina like this? When I saw 49%, I said, oh, this is close. This is so close. Gio, you good. I'm playing. But that was close. I supported Oliver Gilbert. I know a lot of people supported Sabrina. And a couple of months back, you know, a lot of people knew it would be a close call. It wasn't going to be, I'm going to kick your ass in this. It was like, okay, I'm going to have to fight for this one. And to me, to see that many people that voted for her is kind of, it's kind of shocking. It's not what I want to say is shocking, but it's almost like y'all really wanted somebody with no political experience to have one of the most important seats of government in the county, and you can almost argue the state. Miami-Dade County is very much a major player in the state of Florida, so I was just like, this is interesting. However, I do understand, you know, the opposition side and um, what they thought about, you know, Oliver Gilbert and why they wanted to support Sabrina. They wanted a fresh new face, as she kept saying. And, you know, sometimes people, you know, I know the rumors, I hear the things. Not everybody is in love with Oliver Gilbert's personality all the time. You know, some people feel like he's too raw, too blunt, too real. For me, I get it, but I also feel like this, just from knowing him personally, I can accept that and respect that, because I feel like you always know where you stand with him. And I also feel like he's very accessible. I don't know how accessible, as I said before in the past, how accessible Sabrina Fulton would have been. She has given, you know, me personally and a lot of people the stink. You know, I don't know if, you know, maybe she was feeling a certain way that day, but I just didn't think it was the best for Miami-Dade County, and I'm glad the voters agree with me. Janae, there were some Black folks said they didn't know who Melba was. I was like, child, I don't even want to think about somebody not knowing that. Whew. As of what I saw, Tamila, they were calling Oliver Gilbert's race. I saw the Miami Times reported it, and now NBC is. At first, when I looked at this a couple of hours ago, it didn't have him as the winner, and now it does. Sorry, y'all. I don't think it still has been officially called because there are 3 uncounted boxes of absentee ballots as of late last night. Oh, well, this morning some news outlets are calling it. So right now we're gonna say he the winner. If we gotta come back and retract it, we will. But some media outlets are saying that he's the winner. I sure was, girl. I had to go to my prayer closet on that race. Gilbert was my choice, child. You know how I feel about the opponent. Child. I just okay. Barbara Jordan has worked her ass off in that seat. I don't want to see it, and I'm not you. I just didn't feel like Sabrina could continue all the work that Barbara Jordan, Queen Barbara Jordan, I love her, that she has done in that seat. It's my opinion. We could agree to disagree, y'all. So let's get back into it. Let's see. Miami-Dade. Hey, so since Keon didn't get 51% of the vote, I think he has to go to a runoff, right? Somebody confirm that for me, because they ain't got him as the winner, but that was one you could have kind of saw that was going to happen, you know. Child, Crystal, yes it is. But yeah, you could tell that Keon was going to be the one to take that race. Jepsy, I'm sorry if I'm butchering her name, Jepsy or Gepsy Metellus. I liked her in the debates, so I'm kind of happy to see that she, you know, that people supported her. Monesta, child, she said she was the condom lady in the in the debate. Yeah, so Cedric, so thank you, Cedric. Keon has a runoff with Jepsy. Okay, I figured that, but he got a lot of the votes. But we'll see. We'll see if the other people who voted for Brian, Eddie, and Monester and Tisa vote for Jepsy. That'll be an interesting race to see. Now let's get to this Eileen Higgins. I don't know them. That's a district we don't know. But you know, they look like they're gonna have a runoff to District 5. Commission seat 7, Cindy Lanier and Raquel Regalado. Now, her daddy, Raquel Regalado, and her dad, I can't remember I just know them as Regalado. They, they deep into the politics. So I'm even surprised to see that Raquel didn't get a higher vote than that. But that looked like that race going to a vote off. Okay, Broward County Commissioners, Dale Holness. Garrington, I don't know who you are, but he kicked your ass. He got 87% of that vote. Sure. Yeah, she was the condom lady. Let's get back into it. Broward County Commissioner Timothy Tim Ryan. Broward people, tell us who Timothy is. Well, okay, congrats. We're gonna get into some of these races. I don't know. Let's get to the hot button seats, hot button races. Chef. Chevron. When I saw this, I gotta go full screen for this. Because opponents was, when I say they tried to jump my dog. They tried to jump Chevron. They was coming for Chevron. I was so annoyed. Chevron was putting out text saying, I don't know what news story y'all seen. I said, well, what happened? So I am so happy to see that Chevron pulled this through. I was rooting for him. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Only American Next Top Model fans will understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, Chevron. He pulled that out. Congrats to him. He ran a race, ran race. Iguodaro had put out some homophobic. Yes. Iguodaro had put out some homophobic, messaging with that family. We know that dog whistle coded language with the family first and all this other stuff. Like, we get what that is. Come on. It is 2020, Iguodaro. We not finna play with you in this coded language. And so I was happy to see that Chevron took that down. And he has been doing work. Okay, like, that's the state senator. That's the thing I be trying to get y'all to understand. Y'all want these people who gonna go in and do the work, who gonna speak truth to power, who have a track record, who are tangible, who will listen to you, have a meeting with you, hear your thoughts, try to do what they can to address those things. So Chevron is somebody you want, and he took over the seat that Oscar Brannon termed out of. So yeah, we're definitely to see Chef coming in, doing his thing. Yes, come on, Senator Jones. What's up, Danny Spikes? The opponents are trying to scandalize his name with that BS. Iguodaro and Dione. So Daphne Campbell did it too. Ciao. But we could talk about, that's something with, we could talk about our Caribbean and our African, a part of the African diaspora and their relationship to homosexuality. That's a whole conversation within itself, because to me, that is what is screaming. But anyways, my dog prevailed. His daddy a pastor. He prayed for him. Chevron been walking around probably with olive oil on his forehead for 2 months. He made it through. What's up, Danny? Chevron definitely put in that work, Crystal. That's it. We need people who going to work. Yes, indeed. So let's get back into who else on here we want to shout out. Okay, State Senate Democrat Perry Thurston. Not familiar with him, but congrats. Hopefully he's progressive. Hey. This can't be the end of it. I saw a lot of I was looking at stuff all day. Let's see, NBC6. Let's see what else they'll let me see. Maybe they blocking me from sharing their content. But there was another race that I wanted to talk about. Y'all, did we hit all the good ones? Oh, I forgot. Yes, olive oil was dripping all over his head. Y'all know about your praying mamas. Wake up and you greasy. You got all this grease on your head like a chicken wing. God damn, Mom, I'm finna get all the prayers and blessings today. I better get an A on this test. You put all this oil on me. Y'all, I gotta find the I love you too. Shaniski. If I said your name wrong, George, just say George. Child, he ran me down at the polls. I told him I didn't see his name on the ballot. I was so confused on Chevron. I really didn't see his name. Oh, no, no, no. I hope you voted for him, though. But yeah, y'all, as I'm trying to figure out, let's just go to Hello News site. Because NBC6 had the election results. But the race I wanted to talk about is I didn't talk about public defenders. Arnisha, I'm gonna give you, girl, where you at? Let me send you the link because you be knowing the tea too. I'm gonna send you the link and send it to you. You could hop in here because I can't see all the results, and for time's sake and not too many glitches in the thing, I'm gonna send it to your Facebook Messenger, Bernicia. I told y'all if y'all wanted to jump in and have a conversation, you can. I am open to that. This is our platform. So as that loads up, but I wanted to talk about goddamn Keone McGee and Marlon Hill down south. Were y'all watching them? Were y'all watching those debates? Because the way Keone was in there acting up, I said, "Ooh, child, this seems like a schoolyard fight. This is crazy. This is crazy." I wanted to review those debates so bad. What I was just like Keone was giving me pit bull tease. Like he was just so aggressive, like rawr, 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 like, and Marlon and one of them just stopped talking. He was just sitting there like he ain't expect. He was sitting there like he didn't expect Keone to come in and punch his ass in the lip. He was like, I came here to debate and that's it. I didn't come here to get to be playing the dozens and raking. No, those debates are on Rashad, the debates that I'm talking about are on Facebook. I know the NAACP did them. I know Uncle Luke did them. But Marlon Hill was like, I came here to debate and that's it. And if you know Marlon personally, he's very a mild-mannered man, very cool. Keone's very high energy though, so I wasn't super surprised, but I was just like, Keone is coming for your neck. Then the second debate I saw, Marlon had went to the gym, practice his jab a little bit, so he was coming in there. But I think it wasn't enough because I saw that he placed third. Yep, Chandel and Ebony Line for Players Club. Has there been an official winner for Miami-Dade County seat? From what I've been seeing reported by the Miami Times and NBC6, that they're saying they're calling it for Oliver Gilbert. What's this, Arnisha? Raphael Almeida covered it. Okay, I don't know. Let me see if I could get this. The StreamYard don't let you copy stuff, but Arnisha, I am trying to get this over to you so you could see it. So what do you down south residents, did you guys vote for Keone or did you vote for Marlon or Johnny? Maldonado I saw took second place, so I think that's who he has to face in the runoff. So Ernisha, for whatever reason, I guess it's because we're doing the video, was moving a little slow, but I'm gonna send that over to you. And NBC6, I don't know why y'all playing with me with the link. Okay, y'all had all the races on there. I saw everything, all the king's horses and all the king men. I voted by mail. Did you guys trust that process this year? Because it definitely felt like I have no other choice but to do this. But a part of me was like, did somebody just wrap my vote up and throw it in the garbage, because South Florida known for is known for having some type of voter uh issues. So how many of y'all voted by mail, or did y'all go stand in line with your mask and your hand sanitizer, and you went through the whole process? Let me know in the comments. Now we do got a lot to go. We got a lot to go for November elections. We got president. We got a whole bunch of different races coming up that are so important that we have to be in tuned with. And I hope you didn't. Nope, I didn't trust the mail system. Oh, I'm really not. No, ma'am, I'm really not going to trust in it. Y'all not? Don't make me hop on no plane to come vote now. And I just don't want to be. I just don't want to be around people, but y'all saying to vote in person. So I guess here's the thing. I don't know, because I feel like does our non-trust contribute to the stigma of not voting in person? That could be a part of the problem too. Is there really an issue, or is there just a perceived caution and bad stigma that goes along with voting by mail? Or should we just trust history? For me, I decided to trust the mail system, and I hope my vote made it in. I didn't check it in yet, but I gave myself about a week to do it, and I hope that it went in. But we'll see. Let's see. What I'm not understanding is why the media is saying that this is record turnout at the polls, but it was less than 25% in Dade County. Help me understand. Well, we got to see what the voter turnout wasn't in the past, because if 24% is record breaking, that means it was lower than that. And that's the crazy part about it, that even with record turnout, it's still low as fuck. I'm a Boca resident and voted by mail for our election here. I was able to track my ballot the whole way and also receive quickly. Yeah, and that's the thing. You could track your vote in Miami-Dade County as well. So, I guess it's up to people, but I hope some of us, especially people with pre-existing conditions, especially in our Black and brown communities, we got to take every precaution to be safe. I get it if you don't want to vote in person, but in Oregon, they only have vote by mail. And I heard that in other states, that's the way to do it. And they have higher voter turnout. Man, there was only 2 people there voting other than me. No lies. It's usually like that, especially on election day. It's usually in and out. Yeah, 2016 was less than 20%. There is no line. Let's see. I hate 2020. We're still bubbling in on Scantrons. And it does. It gives very much Murder Grove. Take this MAB test. Scantron. Bubble it in every time. But I guess that's the way they do it. Ernisha, if you in, let me know. If not, it's good. If anybody want to hop in before I get off of here, just let me know and I'll send you the link. But I wanted to talk about why I didn't do any endorsements. I'm still trying to join. It won't let me log in via Safari. Oh yeah, you can. You have to have Google Chrome. I'm sorry. You can also you stood in the line this year. I normally vote by mail, but I wasn't taking a chance. Okay. And I feel like that's a part of Donald Trump's plan when he put out that whole issue about the mail and all this other stuff. I feel like it caused hysteria and caution and fear in people. And I think that was a part of his plan. And I didn't want to give into it, but I understand wanting to make sure your vote counts. So many people have died and fought for this, and it's only right. You could vote by mail and drop it off in person, including on election day. My husband did that. That's true. That's true. But yeah, like I was saying, I didn't do any endorsements this year, official endorsements. And it's crazy. I have a draft on my website. I have graphics made for people. And I decided for 2 reasons not to do endorsements from, like an editorial board endorsement, like you see at other publications. One, because Real shit. They ain't spend no money with me. These people ain't spend no money with black-owned media, with this black-owned media. So I was like, why would I give them a free commercial? And there are people that I reached out to their managers. I reached out to their camps, and they didn't follow through with it. So here's the thing: being a one-person team right now, mainly one person, it's hard for me to do as much follow-up and be as aggressive as I would like to be. So I could have done that there. I will say that, happened. But I also feel like this. Some people, I hit up multiple times and, they didn't close the deal. And that's fine if you don't see the value in High Low News. But also, I wasn't just going to give it away to people who when I see you spending your social media, your signs, your commercials, like, you can't just expect me to keep giving y'all stuff at this point. Like, we talk about supporting Black media, and there's a value in what I do with High Low News. I speak to people authentically, and if candidates didn't spend money with me, I just like, you know what, I'm not doing nobody, like, F it. And I'm not saying it's a pay for play, but I also noticed that they weren't spending, and I know that they do have that, they have the budget. So I was just like, nope, not this year. Maybe next year, once I have a bigger team, we have a sales team, people could aggressively go after those dollars, then we'll do it. But I feel like enough of them know who I am and what I do. I sent the ad packages. I did all of the things. It was nonpartisan. No matter where you stood, could have did an ad. I had, some really good packages. I've had it where you could have, did interviews. You could have did some ad placements. And they didn't. So, and some of them lost. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna be a shady boots, but that was just my reason. I just was like, nah, I'm straight. They need to spend money with High Low, period. You know how many people called me asking for the High Low voting guide, bitch. And that could have been sponsored by somebody, but they ain't want to do it, so I ain't do it. Keep my time and my graphics and my website to myself. And I was just like, you know what? I'll do, a voting guide. I'll do some election coverage on different, key races. And I put all the candidates out there, and I allowed the voters to make their own decision. It wasn't on me. Maybe in November, I'll change my mind and we'll do some endorsements. But right now, y'all don't notice. Spend with me. You spend your money somewhere else, you could spend with me too. We have to make sure November that we get to the polls, and like never before, that needs to happen to get the person out of the seat and then send it back to Mar-a-Lago for good. Facts. Well, I'm surprised that those who reached out to didn't respond or follow through. I'm surprised too. When a couple of them went up to the point and sent invoices and saying, I'm going to send you the money, never sent it. But that's fine. I will say this: shout out to the Black-owned businesses, the women-owned businesses, to my Black and non-Black allies who have been giving me donations, and businesses that have been placing ads. Like, thank you to the nonpartisan organization that did do a political type of ad, but they weren't endorsing any candidates. Like, thank you, those people. So people did, support, but some of y'all, they didn't. Some of y'all, they didn't. Thanks. I need this. I need to be I need to think this plan for the November. They underestimate your voice. They gonna learn, Metris. They gonna learn. Danielle Kava better get with this for November. She needs the Black vote. Facts on facts. Send you the rate sheet. I'll resend it to you, Cedric. I don't send it to you before. I haven't sent you the updated one, but I'll send it to you. Arnisha, have you got your Facebook Live to those features with her? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading. I'm thinking somebody asking me for the I'm thinking somebody asking me for the link for the StreamYard. Ernisha, I guess you couldn't come in. I am so upset because I love when you talk. I know it's a bit if you're an iPhone person and you don't have the Google Chrome already. So I just want to let y'all know we had to come in here and talk about it for a little bit. Make sure Y'all sign up for the Hello News email newsletter. We got some good things popping. This week I'm releasing my interview with Quentin Funky Dineva Latham. We're going to get into some good things about his career and his new venture with the skin tea NutriBurst. This was before the scandal, so I wanted to wait a little bit to that died down so we can really talk about it without all that drama associated with it. Also, I'm dropping another part 2 of my financial literacy series with Jessie DeFreitas. We get into some good things. She breaks things down. And so, yeah, we got some things coming with Hello. I'm going to try to come back in here. I'm going to try to come back in here and do more of these. It take a lot to do the videos. It take a lot of energy. That's right, mama. They underestimate me. Shameless plug. Watch my own. Look at you. Watch my show on Thursday, Palm Trees and Politics. Okay, Cedric. No, Hello News doesn't strictly cover Miami. We are South Florida. We are urban South Florida. So from Dade and Broward mainly, but Palm Beach and the Keys, Monroe County want to give us some stuff too, because I consider that all Dade County, mainly for millennials. For Black and Brown millennials in South Florida. So from events, politics, news, business, tea, gossip, fun stories. Y'all come over to Hello News and, check us out. We have the newsletter, we have social media. We have all those things for you guys. So like I said, sign up for the email newsletter. You can see what we do every week. Also, we have our partnership with the New Tropic. I take over their newsletter every week. I do original content or op-ed for them every week as well, and curate stories about Black Miami for them. And also, I have a new partnership in the works with a very cool personality. Once we finalize that, I will definitely make that announcement. But I think you guys are really, really going to like that partnership. Y'all gonna be like, "Whoa, what's going on?" Like we gonna have some fun with that. So I can't wait till we finalize that and I can announce to y'all like this other partnership that I have going on. So yeah, we got some things working. Hello News covered our Boca Pancreatic. Yep. Oh, thank you, Joelle. You always give us the good stuff. But y'all, like I said, we had to come in here and talk about these elections. What good, bad, ugly, funny, not so funny. And yeah, we'll see y'all in November. We'll do some more election coverage. And y'all make sure y'all vote. Make sure y'all support the good people. Make your own informed decision and just stay informed. And thank y'all for rocking with Hello News. I really, really appreciate y'all. Shout out to I Am Dre 305 who did the music for our intro. Thank you from our partners, Shuckin' and Jivin', Blink the Freitas and Associates, Mayberry Tea Co., OLCDC, Opalaka CDC, and so many others. Y'all check out the newsletter. You can see all our partners. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good day. Bye.